And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG College Football. And we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Folks, we're the only show combining traditional sports, talking real sports talk, and gaming at the exact same time. We're also talking the latest in the world of college football. And we also have a couple of gamers here playing EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes. As we come to you here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeat Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG College Football, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG College Football, and, of course, ISG Basketball. Good to be joining you here, folks. We talked the latest in the world of college football. We just had the College Football Playoff first round last week. Got the quarterfinal coming up next week, but this week, just a little bowl mania. Got the bowl games. The bowl season is here. We'll talk about that and show you the matchup of the biggest bowl game of the week, which is the Pop-Tarts Bowl down in Orlando. It's good to be here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. You can see the murals behind me, the paintings and the drawings. There's my guy, Greg Gumbel, as well. Shout out to the folks right here, my employer, CBS Broadcast Center. There's Jack. Also, you'll see a little Pele action as well. Good to be here at CBS Broadcast Center in Manhattan, Upper West Side, on 57th Street between 10th Avenue and 11th Avenue. There's Vern, there's JB, as we mentioned there, John Madden as well, Pat Summerall, all the greats at CBS, Gumbel, and Leslie Visser as well. And then you get over to the corner, what do we got here? Oh, MJ, back in that Tar Heel blue at North Carolina. Good to be here at CBS Sports Broadcast Center. Got CBS Sports, got CBS News, got 60 Minutes, all of it right here. Paramount Plus, everything right here at the CBS Broadcast Center. I want to bring in the co-host for the day. There he is, Nubyjas Wilborn, to the left of me, a writer for SI.com and Sports Illustrated. Of course, born and raised down south in the ATL, currently trapping in those three rivers. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence. Pittsburgh, PA. Those three rivers are, kind sir, in alphabetical order. Go.
You have the Allegheny.
A.
You have the Ohio.
No,
the Monongahela.
Oh, he blew it.
No.
Elemental P.
No,
Elemental.
And actually,
Elemental.
We're not even going to pull back the stage curtains here as to how this is actually. We won't even go there. And so I'm just going to even take the L even further on this one. But it's all good. We got Allegheny, Monongahela.
There you go.
Ohio. And then we're not going to do the OHIO, but we are here. And, yeah, we making it happen. As apparently the temperature can go from 55 degrees to 20 in 5 minutes.
Hey, man, gone in 60 seconds. That's my guy, Nubyjas Wilborn. Good stuff there. To the right of me, there she is. Peace up, 8 down. She's in the 8 town. Andrea, Richmond. Tell me the weather is better down there than it is here in the beautiful Northeast.
Well, instead of it drastically changing throughout the course of the day, where it's drastically cold and then it's suddenly really warm, it's just hot, baby, down here in the ATL. But it makes sense. Hot Atlanta makes sense. No climate change at all.
In December?
In December? No,
Late December?
That has nothing to do with anything of that. Colorado, that's usually warm, right? In December, right?
Usually.
Man,
yeah, in Miami. Not in New York City or Jersey, that's for sure. You guys, I know, what a time to be alive. And we're live. You guys ready to get this show going and get this thing and take it all the way live? You guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's
do it.
Let's take a look at the rundown here. As we talk the latest in the world of college football, ISG College Football, powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Here's the rundown. Arizona State, their head coach, Kenny Dillingham. Love, Kenny. SEC guy out there in the Phoenix area. Scottsdale, all the rich money out there. He wants a rich donor. Big Daddy Warbucks, if you will. Will he find him in this new NIL era? Also, potential group of 5 or group of 6 now. They're looking at a college football playoff on their own. I kind of, in a weird way, kind of like this. No more participation trophies. We got to talk about this. Can't wait to get the thoughts of Nubyjas and also Andrea. UNC, Chapel Beal, set to hire Bobby Petrino. Watch out, Bill. He's coming for you. You have a bad year. Bobby Petrino is going to be a head coach. Once again, we'll talk about that. He's the new OC at North Carolina. OU, Ohio University, not Ohio State. Ohio University Bobcats fired their head coach for serious professional misconduct off the heels of the Schroeder, which we talked about on this program the last couple of weeks. We'll talk about that. The biggest matchup in college football this weekend, bowl season is here. Pop-Tarts Bowl down in Orlando, one of my favorite bowls. Georgia Tech and BYU, a couple of top 22-ish teams there playing. We'll get into that. And also, a young Georgia fan in the state of Tennessee refuses to sing Rocky Top at a school. A very good video. We'll show you that and show you all of that and how it all went down at this elementary school in Chattanooga. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the rules here. These gamers play for cash and prizes. EA Sports College Football 26, Heisman competitive game style. Head-to-head current rosters, we like to call those rates, all 136. Division I or FBS football bowl subdivision teams are available. 4-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that money. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. You win 4 straight weeks, folks, and it does get progressively harder. You can't win an NCAA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They also make more than just gaming chairs. They got office furniture, gaming desks, stools, you name it. Get all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and also those NCAA teams and any custom pieces you might want. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. And shout out to Tina Altadonna. She's the marketing lady. They've been rocking with us for about 6 years now, zipchair.com. When you do win your first zip chair, you also get an official ISG t-shirt. The shop is open. We have t-shirts and hoodies for sale. Check us out now. The store is open, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, how about the matchup here? These two young men play for cash and prizes, the biggest matchup of the bowl season this week anyway. The week of Christmas, the holiday week here. Pop-Tarts Bowl. ChiefVonte is our current King of the Hills, our champion, playing with Georgia Tech. Where's Chandler? If you're looking for him, damn it, he's right here. Playing with BYU, Brigham Young University. How about the profiles of these two young men? We'll start with the challenger. That would be Chandler. If you're looking for him, here he is. From Dallas, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas. The Metroplex, age 22, is a college student. Also currently majoring in graphic arts. Going to be working for ISG Media here very soon. Multiple ISG College Football Playoff appearances. Chandler rocking out and playing very well. Our King of the Hill, a bad dude, Vonte, playing with Georgia Tech. ChiefVonte Wade from Dallas, Texas as well. It's a battle of Texas, a battle of Dallas. As Mercury Morris said, don't call me until you're on my block. I wonder do they live in the same ward, same hood? He's 27 years of age, doing great work as well with kids and also families. Permanency case manager, 2020 Langston University ISG Madden champ. Shout out to the Langston University, the HBCU, the fine HBCU there in the state of Oklahoma. All right, how about the standings here as we get set here, brought to you by our good friends at MollyPopGrapes.com. Here are the picks, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Molly Pop Grapes. Folks, they take the world by pink bag. The world by storm with that pink bag promise, excuse me. You see that pink bag at your local grocery store, you understand. You're getting some high quality produce. And trust me when I tell you, folks, their produce, the grapes are very sweet, about 20 different varieties. They also have fresh juices online as well. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Sweet record there is Larry Ridley. I'm going to give Jared Garantano the lead here. He's 11-4. Winning percentage, minimum of 10 games. I don't want to hear this stuff about Andrea Richmond and Nubyjas being 2-0 and Jermaine Farrell being 1-0. Cut that crap out. Let's go ahead and bring everybody else in here. We'll start with the show.
Ooh, that's a lot of hate in the heart there.
Come on, really? Minimum stats? When does this happen? Hello?
They do it in baseball. Nubyjas, you know better. You cover baseball. Stop
but listen, though, here's the thing. You're not wrong, but I will also say this. We're mighty close to the holidays for all the hate in your heart there, Larry Ridley. Ooh, this venomous hated, but
it's a hater holiday, apparently.
You know what? I'll take it back. You know what? It is Christmas time. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone here watching on Destination Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV in the Black Network. Andrea, she's got the Santa Claus hat on. Andrea Claus, who you going with? You going with BYU, the Cougs, or the Ramblin' Wreck down there in your city and the ATL?
Ooh-wee. Well, Vonte has been giving out several gifts to a lot of his different opponents. The gift of an L, but honestly,
I have keeps on giving.
It keeps on giving, time and time again. But there is a gift that keeps on happening, right? If OG is playing any game except for 2K, I'm gonna pick OG because he's probably gonna win. If not, then guess what? If it's college football and Chandler's playing, oh yeah, he's giving out some gifts too, all right? And I just feel like Chandler's a little bit more in that Christmas spirit. Go ahead and give me BYU and Chandler, baby.
Ooh, okay. Nubyjas, who you got?
Well, unfortunately, I have not had a
Here
good
comes
history.
the dissertation. Here it comes. Here it comes.
No, I'm not going to go too long. Just going to say it quick. I've not had a good history picking Chandler.
Man. Go ahead.
And so we're going to pick Vonte because I've had a better history with Vonte. And so we're going to pick him to win. No offense, but we're going to go with Vonte and Georgia Tech.
See, that's that patriarchy right there. That's
Yep, it is.
I'm going with the matriarchy. You know what?
Come on.
Look,
Choose a good
this
side.
game, it's a bowl game. It's played in Orlando. I've covered this bowl for a handful of years there when I was in Orlando. Pop-Tarts Bowl, Camping World Stadium. It used to be the old Citrus Bowl when I was there. Give me Chandler, BYU. I'm going to take them because they're not playing in Orlando. They're playing in Provo, Utah. So that, last time I checked, BYU's in Utah. So it's a home game for BYU. But I'll tell you what, Vonte is going to be a tough dude to beat. All right, let's go ahead and lock it up.
Saying the video game players had a long travel? Okay.
The thumbs, man. The thumbs get tired, man. The stick skills.
Fair enough.
Fast twitch muscles. All right, Vonte, let's go ahead and lock it up, man. He's playing with Georgia Tech, our king of the hill. And Chandler, my guy, playing with BYU. May the best man win. Lock it up, guys. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's do it. Let's play it out right here. ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Let's go, guys. And that pregame show brought to you by good friends at Golf Zone Social. That's right, 3 locations. We're Brooklyn at. You got BK, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays. You got the 15 bays in one huge VIP suite. Got the simulators and the suites there. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. And folks, you can play a bunch of games on those simulators. They got 240 courses. It is a true experience. And folks, it's more than just like an indoor golf lounge. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We're back here inside of the CBS broadcast center, the CBS Sports, ISG College Football, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, guys, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of college football. Bowl season is here. The biggest matchup of bowl week this week, a top 22 matchup, so nearly a top 20 matchup. Number 12, BYU, and number 22, Georgia Tech at the Citrus Bowl, the old Orlando Citrus Bowl down there for the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, a writer for SI.com. Also, Andrea Richmond joining us. She's a sports reporter from Atlanta. Middle of the screen, got these gamers playing for cash and prizes. Vonte playing with Georgia Tech. Middle of the screen, they're in white. He's our current king of the hill. He's our champion, the challenger. At the bottom of the screen with the glasses on in the hood, that is Chandler playing with BYU. All right, guys, let's get to the college football talk, and let's dive right in. Arizona State, forks up, baby. Yeah, ASU. Their head coach, Kenny Dillingham. Well, he's looking for a rich donor. Anybody out there got some cash, some cheddar, some cabbage? Yeah, anybody. Some ducats, some cheese, some cheddar. He's looking for an old lady, old man. It can be anybody, as long as you got that money. He was asked earlier this week what it would take for Arizona State to somewhat become like an elite program. Here's the answer from Kenny Dillingham, a very impassioned speech about looking for a rich donor in that Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona area. Here's the new head coach there, or a coach that just got an extension there at Arizona State, Kenny Dillingham. Take a listen.
We need to find one of these really rich people in this city to step up and stroke a check, and I'll do everything I can to make you the most famous person in the city, right? That's really what we need. We need one person. We live in Phoenix, Arizona. You're telling me there's not one person who could stroke a $20 million check right now? There is somebody out here who can. There's somebody who can. There's somebody. And like other people are going to sacrifice to be here, somebody step up and be that dude to say, holy cow, what completely changed it? This person. There's somebody out there that's going to listen to this, that's going to get it forwarded it. If you know somebody who can do it, forward this message to somebody. Somebody can step up and completely take this place from the direction it's going to holy cow. And it's right here in the city.
So we just heard from the Arizona State head coach, Kenny Dillingham. Basically, he was asked about what it would take for Arizona State to become an elite program. And he's like, man, we need some money. Some straight cash, a rich donor, rich old lady, could be a rich old man, could be anyone. Somebody, anybody, Joe to see, let me hear you say, yeah, anybody. But here's a guy that just signed the new deal, a contract extension, forks up, baby, at Arizona State last week that's going to average around $7.5 million. I know somebody who's got some money. I know a rich donor there at Arizona State. He's the head coach there, Kenny Dillingham. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas. What are your thoughts here in this NIL era? Kenny Dillingham going hat in hand, looking for some money.
I don't know whether he was trying to channel televangelist. I don't know whether he was trying to walk into his soft life era. I don't know if he was trying to get into his luxury life or what it is. Looking for a rich man or woman, I suppose. I don't know if he's trying to be kept or trying to get chose. But what I do know is this. Where the game is going now is this is what it is, because he's in the same conference with Utah, right?
Yes.
And what did Utah recently
Big 12.
do? And what they do recently?
The Utes? Tell us what they do.
Take that private equity money.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because private equity.
Well, that's a Big 12 thing. I think Brett Yormack's a pretty big.
No. But Utah has its own deal.
Right.
500 million.
Well, speaking of Utah, Crumble Cookie kept the BYU coach from going to Penn State.
Well, yeah,
so that's why brought that up.
Hey, but I'm just but this is what we wanted, right? Hey,
Yeah.
we wanted it to be about the money. We wanted it to be about the bag.
Crumble Cookie, of course, headquartered, I believe, one of the founders from Utah, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, like, college sports was supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be for town and gown relationships. Now we've got little people out here begging. I mean, he sounded, I can't even say some of the things because you want to talk about the patriarchy. There's some definitely things that you could say here about what Kenny Dillingham was doing. I think the kids may even call it glazing, but he's also glazing an imaginary person who doesn't even exist yet.
They exist. They're out there in Phoenix.
Yeah, they're out there, but
there's some money in Arizona now.
Good Lord.
Hey, people retire with that money to Florida and Arizona. Trust me. I've been to 2 Super Bowls out there.
That was on some Eddie Long begging there, man.
It was.
That is Eddie Long begging right there. Shout out. You know what? Thank you, Larry, for that great transition, because honestly, I ain't hear this much begging since 90s R&B songs. Please come back to me. Money, 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 money. All the body rolling, all the begging on the floor, through the rain. Come on. This is what he's doing right here. Dillingham is doing in that press conference. The body rolling, all okay. It's really sad because honestly, like Nubyjas was talking about in the televangelist bag in the song.
Jimmy Swaggart.
Jimmy Swaggart, yes, of course. Forgive me.
Oh,
I
please.
have sinned.
It's very sad right now, but honestly,
I shouldn't be making fun of that, but whatever.
If you look at it from his perspective, though, I mean, it makes sense. They just lost their quarterback, who had a fantastic year due to the transport portal. And, you know, I bet if they had a little bit more money in
Talking about Sam Levitt.
Yes.
Oh, man, quarterbacks don't stay in school no more. They don't stay in one school.
They don't stay at one school at all, especially if that money ain't talking, right?
These college quarterbacks, a lot of them are making more than backup quarterbacks in the NFL.
I am telling you, man. So no wonder Dillingham is over here begging on his knees.
90% of them won't even play in the NFL.
Why do you think TJ? Oh, go ahead.
Right now, he's probably looking ahead like, I don't know, Jermaine Dupri, can I get you on the line right now? We need to get a track right here, okay? We need to make sure we can get to these kids and reach to these monies, y'all, because money's the only thing that talks, unfortunately.
We'll keep an eye on Arizona State.
You got to go to Penn State.
Had a good year 2 years ago. Remember, they went to the college football playoff this year. Came a little bit back down to earth. They're going to lose, like Andrew said, the quarterback Sam Levitt. We'll keep an eye on Kenny Dillingham and Arizona State. Keep an eye on this game here. Tied at 14. They're in the second quarter here. Biggest matchup of bowl week this week during week of Christmas. BYU and Georgia Tech, number 12 and 22 respectively there. Got Vonte, our king of the hill, playing with Georgia Tech, went over the screen there. He's got the ball and a tie ball game with the challenger Chandler playing with BYU. That second quarter, actually during the second quarter, the first quarter, brought to you by good friends, our sponsors, El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks, and the libations, folks, are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You've seen that on this program. The beautiful costumes and the hats there. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends too. They got the beautiful patio as well. Great vibes. Just an awesome, awesome atmosphere there. The Golden Eagle. It is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Welcome back here to ISG College Football. Here we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. We're coming to you here from the CBS Broadcast Center in Manhattan, Upper West Side, 57th Street, between 10th Avenue and 11th Avenue. Good to be here, talking the latest in the world of college football. So got a couple of gamers here playing college football 26, EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes. Biggest matchup of the week this bowl season is BYU and Utah in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I got Nubyjas, Wilborn, our writer for SI.com. To the right of me there at the top right-hand corner of the screen is Andrea, Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Let's get back to the end, the college football topics here. We know we got a college football playoff, right? The group of 5 and the group of 6 teams are a part of it. This year we had 2. Who would have thunk that? But there's potential that there's some talk that the group of 6 could have their own college football playoff. When you first hear about it, like, this is crazy, but no, it's actually a good idea. We already have that with the 1AA, right? We have that with Division II, NAIA, Division III as well. They're not on the same level, so I'm okay with this, at least this idea. Like to flesh it out a little bit more. I don't know about participation trophies. JMU, they were 21.5-point underdogs for a reason. Tulane, then they get beat by what, 35 in the regular season? What they get beat by this past week? 31? Nobody wanted to see that. Give me Texas and give me Notre Dame or Vanderbilt in this college football playoff. Would have been better games out there at Autzen Stadium and also at the Grove down there in Oxford. Your thoughts here, Andrea? Potential of the group of 6 having their own college football playoff. You buying that? You like it?
My face reads stank all over it because this is a stinky idea. What are we doing here?
Georgia, that's where you live.
Stankonia, all right? Where's Outcast when you need them right now? Because I have no idea why we're trying to NIT the college football playoffs. There is one true college football playoff, and it took a long way for us to get that to the point to where the entire bowl system is basically crumbling right before our eyes, no matter how fun it is. We'll get to the fun a little bit later. But yeah, I think that these smaller schools, there was a lot of argument this weekend about whether or not they should be included in the playoff at all. Of course, they should be allowed to have an opportunity at making it to the playoff. It is quite the honor. But that being said, I'm not sure why we need more than the honor of being there. Obviously, no one thought that you would be there in the first place, but you had a perfect record. And because you had a perfect record, yes, you do deserve the chance to actually attack and go at it with the big leagues. And you might have upsets. We have had upsets in the past, and that's a lot of the reason why a lot of these big P4 schools don't want the smaller schools to participate.
You get upsets in the regular season every now and then, but in a bowl game, like a college football playoff setting, it hasn't been close.
It doesn't happen all the time, but it sometimes does happen.
Boise
and honestly,
State in Oklahoma with the Statue of Liberty play, you get it every now and then. But when the money's really on, but that's different when a team is kind of out of it, not playing for a championship. And these gotta have it moments. Can James Madison beat any of these top 20 teams when it really matters?
No,
probably not.
No,
probably not. NCAA tournament, we've seen upsets. But
isn't that good for the teams that are participating in the playoffs because they essentially have 1 week to
basically if they can at least win some games.
If they can
it's good. They gotta win.
They gotta win, but honestly, why are we trying to make this an NIT? Why are we trying to make an entirely different division? The whole point of the entire college football playoff is for the best teams. Larry, let me cook. The best teams to participate, right? They have had an untouchable record. They have not lost the game. They argue that they should be in that spot and should have a chance to compete at the highest level, and they have their chance. They don't end up winning, but at least they have their shot, right? And honestly, for a lot of these big schools, hey, you get a free week, basically a free bye week to do whatever the heck you want to do. But I have no idea why we're trying to ruin the entire structure of the college football playoff, even more than it already has, by introducing an NIT and a CFB, and then we're going to have another division, I'm sure, too. Keep it simple, stupid. If you win, guess what? You're in the playoff, and if you do well, great. If you don't, oh well. But it's an honor just to get there in the first place. Stop complaining.
James Madison was down 34-6 in the second.
Why
against not a vintage Oregon team, actually.
Right. So why are we entitled to a national championship, to a true national champion? Why are we entitled to that?
Because that's what the coffers and the money has decided that is.
Yeah, no, I hear what the coffers and the money, but I'm talking about why are we entitled to that?
It's actually worse now because they're paying these guys, so there's a huge gulf between Alabama and Middle Tennessee, my alma mater. We can't pay guys. We can't pay a quarterback $5 million. Our freaking athletic budget. The whole athletic budget.
Pay him $5.
Right. But
I got 5 on it.
But so is this? But what are we doing here? And I think seriously, I think the question we have to ask ourselves is, what is this? Is this
Yes,
college football? Because if it's actually college football, then what are we talking about? In fact, here's the thing. You want to talk about the bowls? You know who killed the bowls? College football and its greed. This CFB, this whole thing, it killed its own bowls. Because you know what? Like, let's say you're a school like, let's say Maryland, for instance. No offense, but let's be real. They're not a historical power.
No.
But it used to be a time where that team that went to the Orange Bowl that time, like for instance, like someone like Dominique Foxworth, he played on one of the best teams they ever had, and that's a big part of what helped him get to the league, and also some of his narrative now. Great broadcaster, but you get what I'm saying here. My point is, you don't care about that team that went to the Rose Bowl at one time if you're Northwestern, or if you're Arkansas, that team that finally won a Cotton Bowl. There are two SEC.
Northwestern had a great team. I think they went to like a Citrus Bowl, or they went to a Rose Bowl as well.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you remember those?
Tennessee beat them by 40.
I mean, but that's not the point. the point is, it's college. You still have the fun because it's not
the Big Ten.
Because it's not the highest level of the sport. It's supposed to be fun still. I mean,
are we talking about the football or about what the viewer wants? Because those are two totally different things.
I think Americans love the underdog. You get that in basketball.
You
don't get it in football in the college football playoff setting.
I think if you
get some upsets. You do.
I think if you put a game on of consequence, especially during, because let's be real, the bowl games historically for this time of the year we're in right now, they're easy programming that people can watch, that you don't have to think a whole lot about. You don't have to have a lot of investment in those teams. They're on as you're wrapping gifts. It's on as you're going about and fixing your derbs during the
43 bowls, guys.
That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. It was easy money for everybody until the powers that be got too greedy. And now you don't care about the bowl game, which is why Notre Dame opted out and cost ESPN money.
Well, I mean, did you see the ratings last year on the college football playoff games? I mean, that's 12, 15, 20 million people watching these games. That's pretty good numbers.
But
the bowl games do okay, but maybe a million.
I mean, but the point is though.
But is it about the football players? Because the bowl games are very important for players who are coming up in the system who may not had a lot of time playing them. It's great memories for a lot of the students who are playing in it, and also too the students who are participating in it as well. The trips to go on classics were some of my best times in college sports.
Hey, but here's
still have that.
Hey, but here's the other part about it.
No one's taking the way that they're doing it, guys. I just don't want to.
No, you are though. Because I'm saying
we are.
Okay, then why are teams opting out of bowls then? Teams are opting out of these bowls now.
Because if you don't win the college football playoff, nobody wants to play.
Exactly. And that is what we've ruined the ecosystem.
Okay, so what? So what? Have great bowl games and then one national championship game?
Or something's got to be better than this because they're killing their own bowls and didn't have to.
I'm okay with it.
But they're doing this to themselves.
I don't care about the bowls.
Okay, but is it about the sport or is it about what entertainment? That's the whole baseline.
Give me 16.
You care about the entertainment.
Give me 24 teams, man. There you
go.
But
the football still needs to be played.
It's like a third or fourth of all the Power 4 teams. They make it to the playoff. Everybody else, go play a little bowl game and get your little swag bag, and you can still have a great career. Last time I checked, I looked at NFL rosters. They still got guys from teams outside of the college football playoff.
No, I mean, you're not wrong.
Still being evaluated.
Here's the thing. There's no exact right answer for this, which is why this is going to continue because
they have the internet at HBCUs, right, Kevin? This is not crazy.
No, but again, there's an inherent conflict, like Nubyjas says, because what is good for the entertainment is not necessarily what's good for the actual football product. So we're going to keep on trying to formulate this and balance in an imperfect way.
The sport should be entertaining, not entertainment, and those are two very different things.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Well,
The Theory of Football Entertainment by Larry Nubyjas Wilborn.
Boy. No, that could be a whole other show.
That's a whole other problem.
Entertainment.
I don't have time. You're not completely wrong, but dude, this is entertainment, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, but when you make it too much entertainment.
Hell, the news. I'm about to go do a newscast. Last time I checked, hell, that's entertainment.
Well, hey, but here's the thing, though.
And that's had some various bad consequences.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but hell,
I'm just saying we need to believe the results of the field are real.
Oh, well, that's. I'm not talking about that.
Once it's entertainment,
you always go there. No one's talking about that.
No, but once it's entertainment, then you start to change.
Okay. I'm good. You know what? I'm gonna get you a tinfoil hat, I'm gonna get you some aluminum
if you
foil.
say it's entertainment,
You're gonna put the aluminum foil on your rabbit ears at home on your TV.
No.
Right? You still turn your TV knobs like this? Is that what you do?
I put it to channel 3 when I play games.
Then I can change
UHF and VHF.
sometime. I can decide what the most entertaining result would be, right?
Okay, all right. Fair enough, man. If you're gonna talk like that, I can't defend that. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's the whole point. It's crazy.
Oh, but here's the thing, though. I hear you until, well, you get gambling scandals.
Well, I mean, that's a whole nother topic. You're right. I can't.
But it's all part of it.
It is true. That is true. All right, we got to move on. It's all part of this this game right here. Oh, pretty good game here. 28-21. Georgia Tech with the lead. That's for King of the Hill, Vonte, playing with Georgia Tech on the left-hand bottom of the screen there. Bottom right, Chandler playing with BYU. It's the biggest matchup of bowl week because we have to have bowls. BYU and Georgia Tech, the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando. That second quarter, guys, brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria. Been around nearly 25 years. Best pizzeria you'll find there in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also unapologetically Italian, rich hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. And folks, they got a full menu as well. And whether you're looking for Italian dinners or something like this, a quick lunch, the pies there, great food. They've got it all. A lot of options. Burgers, wraps, soup, salads, calzone, seafood, desserts, and more. Also got the Da Vinci room for your boutique-style catering and your luxury events. And they also have the garden as well. Go by, tell Chris I said hello. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. Back here on ISG College Football here, we're powered by Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Right off of Route 3, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football. Here on the platforms of NESN, Unbeaten Sports Channel, players to get in the Black Network. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Talking the latest in the world of college football here. Bowl week is here, the biggest matchup. BYU and Georgia Tech, a couple of top 22 teams playing in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. These gamers are playing for cash and prizes as we talk the latest in college football. Nubyjas, writer for SI.com. Andrea Richmond, sports reporter in Atlanta. Gamers at the bottom of the screen. Vonte, our king of the hills, our champion, playing with Georgia Tech during the white. He has the ball and the lead here in the third quarter. Chandler, our challenger, playing with BYU there in the all blue there. They're playing right here in Provo, Utah. He's down by 7 here, late stages of the third quarter. About less than 2 minutes to play. Back to the college football topics. Speaking of another team in blue, it's baby blue. University of North Carolina, UNC, they're set to hire that guy right there. Is there not a better face in all of college athletics?
Oh, come on, man.
And coaching?
I prefer him when he has something around his neck.
Did you see that?
That's a perfect face.
That was diabolical. Who was that? That was Belichick?
Hey, man.
I think that was Jordan Hudson.
You know,
and Bobby Petrino in the clown car, in the little side car, man. This is crazy.
There's a
go ahead. It's gonna be the
Memphis.
OC. Gonna be the OC at UC. Go ahead.
There's a family in Memphis that's coughing for that picture, and it's still not worth it. But that being said, wow, what a time we live in where that could even a possibility of sentences of words I could say out loud. They hired Bobby Petrino because Bobby Petrino can still get jobs. I really wish Sharon Moore would not have showed up to that woman's house, because I think up until that point, he probably could have worked his way back, even though obviously there's some differences because the Bobby Petrino can keep getting jobs, good jobs.
Sharon's
going to North Carolina.
Sharon's going to be the offensive coordinator at Jackson State next year. Watch.
Hey, why not? Why not? Seriously. I mean, hey, man, look, I'm not putting nothing past nobody no more, because that man right there keeps getting jobs. But apparently he is really good at coaching football. I talked to a really good buddy of mine yesterday who's a football real nerd type dude, and there's a lot that Bobby Petrino brings to an offense. They will score points. He will find a quarterback, because he's probably going to bring one with him, because that's a whole other thing with you hire an OC. Typically the OC promises a quarterback, because if you've noticed what happened with Florida with Buster Faulkner going there, then the backup Georgia Tech quarterback, speaking of Tech, that they're playing now, you get how the trend goes, right?
Oh, grumpy old man. They put the mistress on the back of the mic.
Yeah, buddy. There's a lot.
What about Belichick with the
there's a lot of waste.
Except Bobby Petrino's the fish.
There's a lot of waste sewage for these, but I digress. Point is, they'll score points. It'll be weird. It won't be because of Bobby Petrino though. They're still doing this with Belichick. Like, he's still there. Like, he's still the head coach. And,
Crazy.
you know, depending on what
CEO,
you believe, there have been all types of reports about various things with the girlfriend and
we gotta go.
how serious he is about being in Chapel Hill, if he's there during the week. Like, there's stuff out there.
Sure.
And they're rolling his back with Bobby Petrino as the OC.
Andrew, your thoughts here. You like this? Belichick going to watch his back. Bobby Petrino might be the next head coach at UNC.
The young women in campus also better watch their back too, because these old men are crazy. Oh,
is he bringing the scooter, the motorcycle?
Oh my gosh, insane personal lives for both of these two men. But you know, like Nubyjas says, this man.
Look right there.
Oh gosh,
for all the co-eds.
I am scared for every single woman on college campus. Oh my god. But in terms of actual football, Bobby Petrino is damn good at coaching, man, especially offensively. He's part of the reason what was it, Bridgewater, also Lamar Jackson, and I think Jordan Love have had a lot of success. And these are quarterbacks that weren't always considered some of the most polished players in the world, except for Teddy. And he was able to go ahead and make great offenses with them and propel their careers. So he is a great OC. Bill Belichick, though, like Nubyjas said, I have no idea why they're running it back with him. You talk about whether or not he's actually serious about coaching. Do the players even like him? It's another question we need to ask, and I'm not sure how committed your football team is.
Lombardi still the GM there.
We got to move. 10 seconds.
Nobody's serious there. Andrew. Nobody's serious there.
All right, well, look, we'll keep an eye on UNC. The offense better be better.
Only in America.
This year. So it can only get better. So I think Bobby Petrino is going to benefit because the offense was so bad this year. Hell, they just averaged 20 points a game next year. That's going to look like they're, pyrotechnics in Chapel Hill. All right, keep an eye on this game. 20-21. All right, we'll see if Chandler can come back. He's down by 7 here. Less than a minute and a half to play here. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Can he tie up this game or maybe take the win here and go for 2 at the conclusion of this game? All right, guys, third quarter actually brought to you by good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, so why not do it with the drink in your hand, right, folks? Bayonne's top-rated burgers. You got the wings, you got dry rubs and sauce. Grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, seafood baskets, open every single day of the week, except Monday. So they're open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Man, the day parties, the R&B nights, they're really, really great there. The vibes are awesome at Chubby's. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. And we're back here inside of the CBS Broadcast Center, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Off of Route 3. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Talking the latest in the world of the CFB College Football here. And speaking of college football, got a couple of gamers here playing for cash and prizes. EA Sports College Football 26, man. Less than 30 seconds to go here. And Chandler playing with BYU. Down by 7. Can he tie it up? He's got a couple of timeouts here. We'll see if he can tie it up here against our King of the Hill, our champion, playing with Georgia Tech. The Pop-Tarts Bowl, the biggest matchup in bowl week this week here. Less than 10 seconds to go. All right, let's get back to the topic here. You know what? Let me see this play. Oh! Got a touchdown. And he's down by 1 with, less than 5 seconds to play, I believe? 5 seconds to play. Does he go for 2? I think he has to, right? There are no ties in this. He's got to go for 2.
All right, go overtime.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. Typically we don't do that. You got to go for 2. You got to play because we have a show to do. We got 52 minutes or less. That's it. He's going for 2.
Larry said we're not.
I'm gonna watch this real
quick. Both ways.
All right, let's check this out. This is good for the win right here. Chandler, bottom of the screen, playing with BYU, Pop-Tarts Bowl against Georgia Tech. He was down by 7. Got a score. 5 seconds to go. Going for 2.
The whole world's watching.
28-27. Will he make it 29? Yep. You got it. He did.
All right.
He did. All right, we're not cheering. We're neutral observers.
Wow.
Back to the college football.
Well, I mean, I'm not happy I lost.
I got stakes on this.
I'm not happy I lost. So.
Okay, there's time to go in this game. You know who doesn't have any time? His time is up. Brian Smith, former head coach at Ohio University. We're not talking about Ohio State. This is Ohio University in Oxford, the Bobcats. Of course, he was fired for serious professional misconduct. Very simple. They allege that he was having an extramarital affair with a college student at Ohio University, an undergrad. Now, look, there is some talk that he was already divorced and going through a separation. And the attorney for Brian Smith said, look, if the wife didn't have a problem with this and didn't put it into the papers and the documents about this being an extramarital affair, then of course he was not having an extramarital affair. Now, he was staying at some place on campus called the Inn at Ohio University or something like that. Met this girl. She's not in the athletic department, but she has a student there. I guess he broke it off with. What is going on with these guys? Don't break it off with them, and maybe you keep your job. No, seriously though, what are your thoughts here, Andrea? Another one bites the dust, man, off the heels of Sharon Moore.
Have self-discipline. You talk about your students over here. You need to have self-discipline, especially like, BYU students. They can't drink coffee. They can't say a curse word without being suspended. There's a lot of discipline going on there, but there's also discipline throughout the year. A lot of these coaches, I'm sure, like, hey, go to bed at this certain time.
There's a couple of football players got into some trouble out there. It's a couple athletes.
Yes. No, it's like you can have self-control when it comes to your body, personal, what you put in and out of it, but not keeping your hands to yourself. So when it comes to wandering, I'm not even going to get into BYU and some of their hypocrisy. Have you seen the football uniforms? There's a lot going on.
How tight they are, the guys.
Yeah,
everything.
Oh no, I was using BYU as an example
of
strict discipline, guys. But yeah, in terms of a lot of these students, they talk about a lot of these coaches want the students to have discipline.
When has the Jasmine brand ever written about college football? Never mind.
This stuff is juicy.
What are we doing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's
go ahead.
Let's just get to this.
Look, he was also accused of having being not public intoxicated, but smelling of alcohol and a public appearance there.
Oh, okay.
It's usually not just
okay. Now when I heard
for cause.
Now I've covered a lot of booster events where the coaches are, and there's alcohol served around these. There's a dinner. That's what like these coaches fundraise.
There's an alleged to have alcohol in the office and on campus.
Well, okay.
Drinks with coaches. Look, just go to a bar. Just go to a bar after the game. That's it.
Now,
do it off campus.
Now, they're doing some things here. Now, you're going to tell me them coaches been at the facility all day, all night. You're going to tell me none of them never had a pop or two, you know what I'm saying, as they're breaking down film.
But and that's the thing, right? These things
I'm just saying, like,
it's like added evidence to justify the means, but during the time,
but it's like,
this is corporate America. This is how it works.
All right, so
they don't want to pay the vote, so they want to get rid of it without paying you for a cause.
Hold on, but I'm trying to get at here, and you already went there, but what I'm trying to say is, historically, these schools do not tell us why they fired the coach. Ole Miss did not tell us they fired Hugh Freeze because he was calling the hookers. Okay.
Right. Open records request at Ohio. That's how they got it.
You know what I'm saying? Even we were talking about Bobby Petrino, but ultimately when he got let go at Arkansas, they didn't tell us why. We can go on down.
Almost got away with it too. Almost got away.
I'm saying, like, we almost. You know what I'm saying? We can go on down the line of coaches who have been fired, and that's where you get into assistant coaches. Like, so are we going to start doing this now so these schools can evade the buyout? Because that's what I think is going to really start happening. Where these schools are going to just collect dirt, and then when it's time to fire the coach, they say for cause. Because if you notice, correct me if I'm wrong here, you don't see these big buyouts in the NFL when the NFL coach gets fired, right?
Fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong on that, right?
Yeah.
And so we only do this in college because in the NFL when they fire you, cause you losing. That's the cause. Cause you losing.
The cause and the effect.
But because in college we still pretend that it's college sports, losing is not cause.
Okay,
we got going forward.
So now they're gonna.
Going forward, a lot of these coaches are going to start having like no moral. It needs to be the on-product thing will be in the contract rather than moral clause.
No, they're not going to get rid of moral clause.
No, they're going to keep it because it's still a school.
Well, no, I'm sorry. The coaches are going to fight for it. I'm not sure if it will, but during contract negotiations, that's what coaches will try to do.
Or I think what's going to happen is schools will allow certain behaviors and know certain behaviors because let's be real. If you go to those events, you'll see a coach have a drink.
Yeah,
that's not unusual.
For sure. Yeah, we sit at the booster events, those football clubs and all those the touchdown clubs and all that stuff.
All those meetings.
Corporate America, schmoozing and getting drunk.
But at least that's off campus. At least that's off campus. My problem was Why do you have so much booze on campus in your office? Why are you toasting stuff after games?
If he's at the facility till 2 a.m. breaking down film.
I agree. Then maybe you have a drink by yourself. Don't invite anybody else. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I get you. I hear you.
Bro, like when I would travel, like at CBS or any of these, I didn't like. If I'm going like to a gentleman's club or something, I didn't take my colleagues with me, guys that I work with. No, I'm going by myself. They don't need to see all that.
There are certain moves where you make where you have to move
you have
like
to move
G
in silence,
lasagna.
like exactly, silent as lasagna.
There you go.
All right, let's go real quickly. We only got like 4 minutes left. Real quickly, Georgia Tech versus BYU Pop-Tarts Bowl coming up here. Who you guys got? I like BYU in this one.
See, all of you guys are old fuddy-duddies, and all you care about are all the views.
And the helmets too.
It doesn't matter that there may not be the penultimate trophy given out here, all right? At the end of the day, the People's Bowl will be determined here at the Pop-Tarts Bowl, and guess what? Notre Dame is not invited to the fun. It'll be Georgia Tech who ends up winning in this game because of clutch plays by Haynes King, and he'll hoist the People's Championship.
If Haynes King is healthy, I like Georgia Tech in this game.
It's going
to be a fun game. I mean, these are two kind of quirky teams throughout college football history.
And Pop-Tarts Bowl quirky too. You know?
I mean,
I'm sorry. I took Georgia Tech. I took Georgia Tech actually.
Tech,
Larry's line. So
and also, hey,
gotta correct that.
Don't sleep on those nerds at Tech, man.
All right.
They're gonna be one side's gonna smell like it's gonna
Pop-Tarts.
And
the other side is like better Pop-Tarts.
And we'll watch to see who's eating the Pop-Tart, the human Pop-Tart or whatever. This is pretty cool. This bowl is what college football is all about. They do a lot with the advertising and the messaging too, man. This is pretty good.
But Larry, there's no stakes involved. We don't care. You're not winning a ring.
I didn't say you can't have bowls. No one said that. You're being extreme. I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying that to everybody else, like Notre Dame.
I don't need 5 JMUs in the college football playoff.
I'm saying, okay, can we find a balance between 48 bowls?
Okay, we gotta go.
Appropriate amount of bowls.
Fair enough. Maybe 24, 30 bowls.
But this one, we here for.
All right, that fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company. We got to move. We got like 3 minutes. 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. It's a craft brewery there, producing those ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, best atmosphere as well. Curated good times. We right there in Jersey City. Got a spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. Also have the beautiful rooftop as well, overlooking Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Check them out online. About 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. They're 902brewing.com. We're back here inside of the CBS Broadcast Center, delivering the CBS Sports ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Got my guys here, Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com, and Andrea, Richmond, sports reporter in Atlanta. The EA Sports College Football 26 game is over. Did have a bit of an upset. The Challenger winning. The biggest matchup of the week in the bowl week season here is BYU and Georgia Tech, and the player playing with BYU, Chandler, won. And how about this? I think this young fan right here from Georgia actually lives in Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Young kid by the name of Nolan McGill. There he is in the back in the red shirt. The kids are singing Rocky Top, right? State of Tennessee, volunteer state. The kids are all excited about this. Rocky Top, you'll always be. And he's up back in the back. I ain't doing it. He's a Georgia Bulldog fan. This kid's gone viral, man. This is funny. I'm sorry. You guys jump in about a minute. Go ahead. Your thoughts here. I thought this was a great video, man. This was awesome.
What's the tagline of the SEC? The conference in general?
More.
It means more.
It just means more, baby. And to this young fan, it don't matter if the rest of the class has participated. To him, you can't say anything about them dogs in the silver britches, baby. I love to see it.
Hey, man, God bless that young man. I hope he ends up, I hope this is his villain story as he goes on through life. Maybe this video one day pops up when he's on the UJ offensive line somewhere. Seriously, it's cool. You had a moment. It's supposed to be fun. Also, hopefully, hey guys, don't try to recreate this. This was this is a one-off.
It was organic.
This was fun. This is organic. Do not try to recreate this. People at home trying to get your clicks. Stop. This was fun. Keep it here.
Shout out to Nolan McGill. Low down, dirty dogs in the silver britches. We just stomped on that face with a hot nail boot. Larry Munson, when Georgia beat Tennessee back, what was that, 2001, 2002?
There you go. Get that man some tickets too, man.
Good stuff for him. It looks like a little school player, a little auditorium or something like that, assembly or whatever. And he's like, I want no parts of Rocky Top. I'm sorry. He's like, I can't fake it. I don't like it. So I guess my producer says
I wouldn't either, man. Rocky Top. Oh God.
Rocky Top's a dope song, especially that spooky Rocky Top when the
That's
balls
like,
are good.
That's like the one guy. I was like,
like
man,
a
they got that puke orange, man.
Oh, creamsicle, same color. I was at Pantomime, whatever, 5 or whatever. I told Jared about it. The former Buccaneer colors down there. All right, guys, the game is over. Let's go ahead and bring in our king of the hill, our new king of the hill. There he is, Chandler. Chandler, man, rock 'em, sock 'em, back and forth game. What were you thinking as you tied it up with 5 seconds left, and then you went for the win and went for 2, man? What was going through your mind? How'd you pull it off?
Exactly what you said. I was going for 2. I was chasing greatness. So he played a good game. But once he missed that field goal, I said, yeah, I can't give him the ball back. So that's about it.
There you go. Shout out to you. Shout out to Vonte, man. Challenging day here as we were trying to get this show together. So really appreciate the both of you guys. We'll see you next week here, the new King of the Hill for ISG College Football. There he is, Chandler, playing with BYU. You want to be like Chandler or ChiefVonte, Cavante Wade? Can join us now, all online, ages 13 and up, and catching prizes, weekly King of the Hill format. Join us now, theisgshow.com/CFB, theisgshow.com/CFB. Don't do it today, but do it now. How about the merch? We got plenty of it. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies. T-shirts, $29.99. Hoodies, $59.99. The store is open, free shipping on orders over $75. theisgshow.com/shop. Get your gear now. theisgshow.com/shop. This postgame show brought to you by our good friends at Uno Pizza and Grill. They invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. Got their identity and their inspiration there from the origins in the Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states, and they serve more than pizza. Got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and for you healthy nuts out there, vegetarian dishes as well. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, before we get out here, Larry's Locks. We've been on fire. Go straight to the window, folks. Take an EBT card, rent, all that stuff, man. You know what? It's Christmas time. Take the Christmas money, too, because I'm really confident this week. Military Bowl, Pitt and East Carolina. I'm going with Pitt. Pinstripe Bowl, right here in the city, in the Bronx, South BX, baby. Penn State and Clemson, I'm taking Clemson. Pop-Tarts Bowl, there it is. Georgia Tech over BYU. New Mexico Bowl, give me Mean Green. North Texas, Gator Bowl. Virginia and Missouri, MIZ, baby. Texas Bowl, LSU and Houston. You don't roll with the SEC. Give me those fighting Bayou Bengals, the LSU Tigers. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get out of here. It's been a great show for Chandler, our new King of the Hill. Won the Pop-Tarts Bowl, playing with BYU. There's Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter down in the A, Atlanta. And there's my guy, Nubyjas, Wilborn. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence, folks. He's up there in those 2 rivers in Pittsburgh, PA. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports Center. Enjoy Bowl week and have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.